New video, new tier list. Yesterday, I dropped the video ranking YouTube pro players I could beat in a 1 versus 1. That one was more focused on the competitive YouTube side of the community, people with real experience in glads, privs, and ranked settings. But today, we're switching things up. Today is about TikTokers. Yep, you heard that right, TikTok. A platform where clips are short, flashy, and almost always cut right before the player gets destroyed. It's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. It's entertaining. But today, we're going to step back and ask the question. If I fought these TikTokers in a 1 versus 1, without ping being a factor, who would actually win? This is not about who clips better or edits better. This is about who actually performs when it's time to 1 versus 1. If I missed someone important, or if you want a part 2, drop their name in the comments. Let's get started. 1. Pithy. Not sure if he's from NA or SA, but either way, he has a pretty big name on TikTok. Lots of followers, flashy combos, stylish clips. But here's the issue. Ping doesn't matter here, and technique isn't actual skill. He recently fought Pakaiju and lost 10-0. That's tough. I beat Pakaiju 10-3 recently, so there's not much to discuss. Yes, I'd beat Pithy. Second Pakaiju, one of my closest friends in game. Top 2 Brazil, and highly respect. He's skilled even on bad FPS and still manages to hang with the best. But again, we fought, and I beat him 10-3. I'm top 1 Brazil and he's top 2. I don't think I'd beat him. I already did. Third, Sadila. You've seen him in Peka's videos. Started his own channel and got 100,000 views off his first upload. We've fought countless times, and every time the result's the same. I win. He's a top Brazil player, but I've never lost to him. So again, easy answer. I'd beat him. Fourth, Ghost GD mobile player. Strong in the mobile scene and also puts a spotlight on Brazil's competitive side, which I respect. But I've beaten better mobile players than him. He's not at the top level yet. I'd beat him too. Fifth, Kerr, South American top, not Brazilian. I've fought him many times and taught him a few things myself. His peak was top 5 South American, and while that's impressive, he's inactive now. He's a solid player, but still, I'd beat him. 6. Weakest, another South American player who named himself after a retired legend. He's just starting out in competitive. He's learning, improving, but he's not there yet. I'd beat him. 7. Zier, flashy combos, nice edits. But again, it's TikTok. They only show the clean parts. When I've seen his actual duels, the movement isn't that impressive. He's not a competitive name, and it shows. I'd beat him too. 8. Yahoshu. Finally, someone interesting. I watched his 1v1s, and I'll admit, he's sharp. Good side dashes, fast movement, blocks well. He's not just a clipper. He can actually fight. He'd give me trouble, for sure. I'd still win, but I'd have to work for it. 9th, Garuset. Not much to say here. I'd beat him. 10th, Nemesis Public's main. Uses Genos and Sonic. Clips flashy stuff and posts. Not known in competitive. He's not bad at what he does, but one-on-one wise, I'd beat him too. 11th, Miss Mobile player, not known competitively, doesn't really stand out in terms of 1 versus 1 skill. I'd beat him. 12. Wispy clips dual footage like most TikTokers, but again, not competitive, not sharp enough in movement or reads. I'd beat him. And there you have it. That was my breakdown of the TikTok creators I'd beat in a 1 versus 1, if ping wasn't a factor and it was just about pure skill. The thing about TikTok is that it's a platform built around making everything look good. A combo might seem clean, but it's just a 5-second clip. It doesn't show if they can keep that consistency over a full match. It doesn't show how they adapt when someone punishes their habits or starts baiting them out. It doesn't show the full picture. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying these guys are bad. Most of them are genuinely good at the game, especially within their own circles. Some of them are legends in the mobile scene, some are carrying their country's rep on their shoulders, and others are just starting out and might become something big in the future. I'm not here to trash anyone, I'm here to speak from experience. What I am saying is that competitive play is a different world. It's not just about knowing how to dash or doing a flashy triple combo. It's about reading your opponent. It's about adapting mid-fight, managing stamina, creating openings, and knowing when to play aggressive or defensive. It's about being consistent, not just for one clip, but across an entire match. Some of these TikTokers are doing great things for the game. They're bringing new players in, keeping things fresh, and spreading hype. But if we're talking about pure 1v1s in a neutral setting, no lag, no ping, no FPS issues, then yeah, I'm confident in what I said today. Also, thanks for all the support lately. We're sitting at 19,000 subscribers right now, and that still feels crazy to say. The goal is 20,000 before October, and the way you guys have been showing up lately, I know we can hit it. Every comment, every like, every share, it really helps. so thank you. If I forgot someone you think should have been in this video, drop their name below. Maybe I'll do a part 2, or even a mobile-only version, or one focused on underrated creators. I'm always reading the comments, always taking notes. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend who plays TSB or watches TikTok clips and thinks they're the best. Maybe they're in this list. Maybe they'll be in the next one. And hey, if you're a TikToker grinding, don't stop. Get better, aim higher. One day you might end up on a list where I don't beat you. But today isn't that day. You're still here? Good. That tells me everything I need to know. You didn't click off when the credits rolled. You didn't scroll away like most people. You stayed. And that means something. It means maybe you're not like most people. Or maybe you are, but you're desperate not to be. Maybe you came here to see someone else get exposed, but now you're stuck wondering, was he talking about me? Am I on the radar or just invisible? Because when you watched this tier list, something clicked. Maybe your ego flinched. Maybe your name wasn't here. And that bothers you more than you want to admit. Some of you are already writing your defense in your head. I'm better than him. He's just biased. Why didn't I get mentioned? And others? You're refreshing your DMs waiting to get noticed, or praying I never notice you at all. That's the thing about silence. It screams. When people go ghost, it's not because they're humble. It's because they're calculating. They're scared of being misranked, of being compared, of being exposed. But let me say this once, clearly. I don't miss. I don't forget. And I don't guess. If your name didn't show up, it wasn't by accident. You're either irrelevant or I'm giving you time. Time to train. Time to prepare. Time to dig yourself out of the tier you know you belong in. Every time your clip flops while theirs goes viral, every time my name pops up and yours doesn't, it eats at you, doesn't it? You want to believe you're top tier. But deep down, you don't know where you stand anymore. And that's the scariest place to be. Not at the bottom, but lost in the middle, unnoticed, unranked, unremembered. So here's your chance to change that. Not by begging, not by tagging me, not by trying to force a moment, but by doing what actually matters, becoming undeniable. Until then, I'll be watching. And when I mention your name, and I will, it won't be out of pity. It'll be because I had no other choice. Because even in a sea of mid, you finally stood out, fade to black.